This is Stacey.
Hi, and I'm Fauna. I am a certified general appraiser as well as a CCMA2, which is Certified Connecticut Municipal Assessor. I'm here to help Stacey answer some questions today.
Thank you, Fauna, for joining us. Appraisal is a scary word right now for both sides. It's another one of the hardest parts of our job is making sure things appraised right. And a lot of people are really, they're not sure exactly what to do. Maybe you have some tips for our sellers, how to prepare for an appraisal. But what do they need to know? What do they need to do? And
okay,
what do you think?
Well, some of the things that I would recommend is being on both sides. I think it's very important to pull a copy of what we would call your property record card or your street card for your house. You can pull that online in some towns, I guess maybe a lot of towns now. What online, sometimes it's a stripped down, watered down version, and your full version might be at your town hall, so you might have to stop in there and get a copy of that. I recommend that you review that, and if you want to review it with your agent or if you want to try yourself, review that everything is correct, especially bedroom counts, bathroom counts, finished basement, pools, especially if it's an in-ground pool. Those kinds of things, make sure that those are correct on your card.
Okay.
Because that will come up later.
Because we've been seeing, just within the last 2 years, and I think because of COVID, it might say something on the card, but we get to the house and it doesn't match. Like, well, we did our permits. Here's my information.
Yeah.
But it's not. So you want to double check.
You want to double check, especially if it has to do with living area.
Okay.
Any kinds of living area, they're definitely going to any bank is going to want to see that was approved if it's new, and that the proper permits have been obtained and closed out.
So what if we get to a property and there are no permits?
No permits. Yeah, I would definitely give a call to your building official, see if they are aware or not.
Okay.
Obviously nobody wants to cause anybody problems, but you do really want to be sure that everything's good, especially before you get a contract on your house. Make sure everything is in order.
Is there anything specifically that you see that stands out that needs to get done for permits? I mean, obviously if somebody wants to put new tile or new flooring in, but are there certain things that you see that really are affecting the appraisals?
Living area, that's a huge one. You want to make sure that's done. I always say caveat, your building official is who will be the ultimate authority in your town as to whether or not you need a permit for the work that's done. But if you have done a lot of work to your house, it would probably be a good idea to give a call to them, make sure everything is good before you.
So Fauna, in regards to us as agents and representing our sellers, what do you like to see from us? When you come out for an appraisal.
Yeah, one of the things that makes our life a whole lot easier is if the agent has a little binder put together of all the stuff about the property. And I mean, not everything, but I mean, if they can have a copy of the deed in there, if there's permits been pulled, what the permits are, their certificate of occupancies or certificate of approvals, if those are needed, just kind of like one little, and people when they come through the house too will love to see everything that's been done. And it's flood map, if there is a flood map issue, how much flood insurance is going to be, if you can get that, or at least.
What about disclosures?
Sure.
You want our disclosures also?
Oh yeah, the disclosure that you have.
What about the contract?
Contract, if it is a sale, we do get a copy of that, usually from the mortgage company. So they do provide us with one of those.
Now, how do you feel about us sharing comps with you, especially when we have so many offers nowadays? I mean, do you want to see other offers? If we have multiple offers, do you want to see like a breakdown of like, this is the offers, this is what they gave, Yeah,
that would be wonderful,
Okay, that all that does help.
Because it's easier to get all the information at the start than us to turn in the appraisal, and then you're like, oh wait, I forgot to tell you we had 10 offers, and like all that kind of stuff. So I think as much information as you can give us when we're there, is wonderful. Comps are great.
Okay.
It's always, again, I'd rather hear what you have when I go rather than having a conversation
After.
later when you feel we came in too low. Sometimes it's very nice to have everything at the start, or at least submitted before we have to turn it in. We don't expect you to have everything that day, but yes.
I understand. Well, I appreciate that, and you'll give us a little bit more information on the world of appraisal because, again, it's a big question for our buyers and our sellers and our agents. We never really know what you guys want.
Yeah.
And everybody's a little different.
Yeah.
Each one is different, you know. So I appreciate you stopping by and letting us know.
You're welcome.
Thank you.